Welcome one and all to another Mikey Live program. I am your host, Mikey Hutchinson, and family, we are coming to you live from the spice island of the Caribbean, that is Grenada. Of course, this is where it all happens. We are talking about the good, the bad, and the Mikey. Anything you want to know in a very in an accurate, unbiased manner. This is where you come for that news. This is news discussed, not told. There's none like this. Of course, and that we are proud of. If you're a first-time viewer of the program, we'll say hello and welcome to you. And of course, to the usual suspects, as we call you, well, hello and welcome for another day of the Mikey Live program. In our headlines for tonight, Grenada Co-operative Bank Limited, Grenville retail unit closed due to possible COVID-19 exposure. As we are just hearing from the Ministry of Health, 125 new cases of COVID-19 announced. What today is? Today is not Tuesday. Today is Wednesday. Tonight. You understand? 125 cases. New cases of COVID-19. The other day we told you 104. Then last night was what, 90 something? Was 78? No, dog. You understand? So things are, it's not getting better. And we know that there's a lot more to come. Grenada records one more COVID-19 death. We'll talk about that. Unemployment rate almost doubled with 14,000 jobs lost because of the COVID-19 here in Grenada. Currently, it is against the law to eat and drink while in a public transport. We'll talk about that. Hosting of events prohibited under the current regulations. We'll talk about that as well. Some workers are saying, and we're talking about public workers, that they did not receive their 4% increase as anticipated. We'll talk about that as well. COVID-19 testing, how a case is confirmed, what the change is. We promised you that we were going to give you that in detail from the doctor. We have that for you tonight. And starting October 1st, 2021, CDC requires COVID-19 vaccination for most green card applicants and other categories of visa applications. We'll talk to you about that in a moment. When we come from our first break, we got to let you know that the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of the Communal Cooperative Credit Union, Coach Grenada Limited, Digicel, Nawasa, the Housing Authority of Grenada, Real Value IGA Supermarket, and Superb Distributors. All the business sponsoring the headlines, we'd like to say thank you very much. And all the other businesses sponsoring the program itself, we say hello to you. If you have not yet done so, we'd like to encourage you to please go ahead and share the program so that the world can see that we are on. And someone sharing tonight's program will receive some free credit. Compliments Digicel. We take a break and we'll be right back.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Let's get tough on breed your larceny. It will destroy our economy. Larceny threatens our food security. Can hurt us locally, hurt us globally. To all the buyers, ask for license from all produce sellers. To all the people, call 300 for police for them thieving fellas. To all the farmers, please don't steal produce from your brother. Then you're selling to traffickers, hotels and street vendors. Nah, man. Let's do all we can to stop radio larceny. New vigilance, new laws, and a tough judiciary. Stop Grenada's organized business crime. It's time.
To report pre-deal larceny, call 300.
It's your summer everything loan from the Communal. Borrow up to $10,000 for all your needs. School supplies, staycation, home renovations, appliances or furniture. You can have it all with a summer everything loan. With competitive interest rates and same-day approvals, you can't beat this loan special. Not a member? Join today to get onto this exciting offer. It's your summer everything loan from the Communal. Apply today and take advantage of this exciting offer. Visit the nearest Communal branch or call us at 440-1755 for more information. Lending terms and conditions apply.
after being locked down during the pandemic. Get ready for summer with Rika. Live this summer with Rika's Summer in Every Drop promotion. Buy any Rika combo of 6 200ml, 4 330ml, or 3 1-liter Rika juices and get a chance to win. Win Apple AirPods, plunge pools, beach chairs with umbrellas, barbecue grill set, gamer set, and weekly pop-up giveaways. With Rika, there's summer in every drop. Promotion ends August 31st. Tickets available at all leading retailers island-wide. Rika, distributed by Superb Distributors Inc., Tempe, St. George's.
Brooklyn, New York, Saturday, September 11th. We get set for Mr. Legs and Friends. Party bar. Mr. Legs and Friends. Party bar. As the region's body set of artists are coming to shell the place. Are you ready for Problem Child? Skinny Fabulous. Charles Marshall. The Jab King, Talbury, Iowa George, Looney Spark and Electrify, Mr. Legs.
When I drink, I like to smoke.
Mr. Legs.
As I start to smoke, I want to f something.
Blacks. Mandela Links, LFS Music, Linky First, Teddy Rhyme, Inspector, and much more. Get your tickets now on www.partybadd.eventbrite.com or call 646-474-1682.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex or give them a call 440-1015 or 440-1016 or check out their website hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen at the best price. We offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit or call us today for 14-3114-232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Are you prepared for the hurricane season? Do you have a plan? Remember, water is essential in any emergency plan. Determine your family's water needs. Ensure your storage containers are food grade and store at minimum 35 gallons of water per person per day for at least 1 week. Understand that your planning may be different this year because of the need to protect yourself and others from COVID-19. Take the necessary actions to ensure that your household has an adequate stored water supply should there be an interruption. Be prepared. NAWASA, committed to meeting customers' needs.
That's right, NAWASA say that they are committed to meeting customers' needs. Again, we'd like to say welcome to all the first-time viewers on tonight's program and the usual suspects. Now, the first thing we have is a notice from Grenville. The Grenville advises shareholders and other stakeholders about the postponement of its 62nd annual general meeting, originally scheduled for Thursday, 16th September 2021. Now, the decision to postpone the meeting, they say, follows a change in protocols for gatherings as a result of the community spread of the COVID-19 here in Grenada. They say that they urge you to continue to do everything that is in your power to keep yourself, your family members, and your co-workers and friends safe All right, and they say that they'd like to apologize for any inconveniences that this postponement will cause. All right, but they say that they will provide on a later date updates as it relates to that. All right, Olio, the next thing that we have to tell all about is that the Co-op Bank, we're hearing word that one of its branches might be compromised. All right, so they advise that their Grenville, that's Co-op Bank, that their Grenville retail banking unit will be closed to the general public on Thursday, September 2nd and Friday, September 3rd, and that is due to possible exposure to the COVID-19. Now, during this closure, they say all areas of the Grenville retail banking unit will be appropriately sanitized in preparation for reopening on Monday, September 6th, 2021, with limited services offered in the first instance. Customers in Grenville and the surrounding communities, you are encouraged to use the nearest alternative location, all right, the Sater's retail banking unit or any Connex ATM. The bank also reminds customers that the e-banking services remain available for online banking transactions 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And the management of the Co-op Bank say that they'd like to apologize for any inconveniences caused as a result of this close. Now listen, this is the new normal, it seems. There are so many businesses that are being affected by this. There's exposure, and so they have to close, they have to sanitize, they got to do the contact tracing and isolation. In many cases, the isolation goes up to 14 days. Depends on how many staff members were exposed at the time, then all the staff members have to go home. And so I think it's important for businesses to now come up with some sort of contingency plan, all right, to prevent this from shutting down their business. Yes, that may be splitting up your staff, leaving some at home and some on work, so that if there is an exposure of that magnitude, then the B staff, the B team can come in and the A team go home. All right, because that seems to be the new normal. So many businesses are shutting down because all of the staff do like Noah. You understand? Noah and the Ark. You know, they are Bible examples. You understand? To help us deal with this kind of business. You understand? But anyway, let me leave that talk. So here's what we're hearing right now. Just a few minutes ago, we received a new COVID-19 dashboard from the Ministry of Health that shows 125 new cases, not active only, new cases. I know it's kind of hard for you to read, but that's all right. I'll read it out for you. 125 new cases of COVID-19 in Grenada. So when we heard of 104, that was baby numbers the other day. 104 2 days or 3 days ago. No, it's 125, the highest number in one day recorded for Grenada so far. These were stories we were telling about other countries, and here we are telling it here in Grenada. Grenada now has a total of 449 active cases of COVID-19. Only 9 import-related. Local cases, 440. So no bother in closing anytime soon, because based on what we're seeing there, is in here we have the problem. You understand? We are now understanding that 6 persons are now hospitalized, receiving care at the General Hospital. The total persons in isolation, check this out, 664. People in quarantine facilities, quarantine we're talking about now, 473. Chano. The numbers are going up for the vaccination, 25,760 for the first dose and 19,315 for the second dose. So they're moving. You understand? So the total confirmed cases since the first case now stands at 664. And unfortunately, there is one new COVID-19 death. It was just Monday we were telling about the first death. Well, the second actually. But first in this current wave. And that was Monday. Today's Wednesday. There's another death. You understand? Where we going with that, Dad? Where we going with that? So now 3 deaths here in Grenada from COVID-19. We'll be able to tell you more because the information is just coming to us, so we are not able to tell you the identity of the person just yet. Later on, we'll be able to share that in Alter protocol now. Once it just happened, like right now, you have to allow some time to pass, and then we'll be able to say, no. What we can tell you, the Prime Minister plans on addressing the nation on Friday. And, there are a lot of things that he'll be speaking about, including where we go from here. Now, when the plan came, when the Prime Minister planned to address the nation, I don't think he had the numbers yet now. You understand? So, y'all can expect to hear from Grenada's Prime Minister on Friday. You understand? We are moving on. And so people texting us on the program. You understand? You understand? They want to know what's going on, boy. Anyway. Let's go. Let's go. It's frustrating, It's frustrating. So, do you know that it is now illegal? Or let's say against the law. That's a softer word. It's now against the law, based on all that is happening, to eat and drink while on or in a public transport, according to police.
Public transportation, subregulation 9. No person shall eat or drink while traveling on the public service transportation. And we can understand the reason for that. Persons will be closely seated in the buses, and removing the mask to eat or drink exposes persons to the increased risk of being exposed to the virus. Masks are mandatory in bus as well as hand sanitization measures. So the conductor is to ensure, the bus driver must ensure that persons' hands are sanitized or that they sanitize their hands before entering the bus.
All right, so
businesses,
that is one part of it. And also, they took the opportunity in the last press conference to remind businesses of their obligations and individuals as it relates to the hosting of events. Do you know right now you're not allowed to host any of the social events and have amplified music and so on? And that was clarified by the police.
Businesses shall not host or facilitate any party-like activities, including bus tours, boat tours, private parties, and other forms of public entertainment. Businesses are also prohibited from playing amplified music or from hosting live entertainment. No food vendor or restaurant operator shall provide dining services in-house. Drive-through services and takeaway services are permitted by the new regulations. Restrictions as to events and gatherings. No person shall host or attend any event or gathering of any description, whether at a beach or at their private home. And of course, the COP can grant permission in consultation with the Chief Medical Officer in writing for any exemption under this regulation. And as I guess we are well aware, funerals are 20 persons in addition to the officiant, as well as weddings. And the conditions are that there should be no party-like activities, including bus tours, private parties and beach parties, and there should be no amplified music. A private gathering of 20 persons are allowed. However, each person must be 6 feet apart from each other. Religious institutions, as I said, 20 persons in weddings and funerals, and persons must be 6 feet apart from each other.
Thank you very much for that, all right? Now, Olio, it was revealed today that Grenada's economy is taking a serious hit from the COVID-19. I'm ready for you. Yeah, take your time with me, Nadag. Now, here's what. Permanent Secretary from the Ministry of Finance, Mr. Mike Sylvester, and the Minister for Finance, Gregory Bowen, and so on. Today, they launched the COVID Economic Stimulus Package Program 2.0 that will see the country benefiting from a $36 million stimulus. Now, they are saying that this is necessary because the economy has taken a serious hit. According to the finance minister, the unemployment rate almost doubled since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, with just about 14,000 jobs lost so far.
It has been a tough 17 months for many of you and our economy as a whole. And many of you have lost family members or friends, whether directly or indirectly, to this pandemic. Many of you have been out of work for many months, and many of you have lost business or saw your profits significantly reduced or even turned into losses. Many of you have been under tremendous emotional and other stress as a result of the pandemic. At the macro level, our economy declined by over $500 million, with an estimated GDP contraction of 13.7% last year. Stark declines were recorded in several sectors, most notably the tourism and air transport sectors. The unemployment rate rose dramatically to 28.4% in the months after the first case of COVID-19 was recorded, with 14,000 jobs lost as a direct result of the pandemic. In other words, we experience an almost doubling of the unemployment rate. This is why, unless it is absolutely, and I repeat, absolutely necessary, all temporary employment opportunities financed by or through the government of Grenada will go to the unemployed.
Yeah, boy. And so in this new stimulus package, several individuals will benefit. Now, they are saying in the last stimulus package, the sectors benefited. This time around, it seeks to target vulnerable individuals. And it also outlines
the components.
Honorable Bowen, I'm ready for you. Give me 5 minutes. All right? And it also outlined some of the areas that are the persons that are eligible to benefit from this program. This clip, let me warn you, is just about 3 minutes long. I chose not to cut it because I do not want the message to be lost in transition. All right? Because I think it is important that you hear this.
That we are launching today are as follows. Support the vulnerable population on the roster of existing cash transfer programs, $5.3 million. The component will support individuals who have passed the criteria for inclusion under the Support for Education and Empowerment Program SEED that is currently administered by the Ministry of Social Development and are not currently receiving benefits. I repeat, they have passed the test, they're on the list, but they are not receiving any benefits at this time. In other words, the component will temporarily expand the seed beneficiaries for a period of up to 12 months. The second component, support to vulnerable populations who are not on the rosters of existing cash transfer programs working in the informal sector. This component has two subcomponents. The first is a monthly income support of $6.7 million. Specifically, this component will target individuals who are working in an informal sector businesses defined already by the Permanent Secretary. But they must be registered later. But at this point in time, they should not be registered with the Inland Revenue Department. They have no fixed hours of work or location and does not have formal arrangements with employees. They must not have significantly recovered from the crisis. In other words, they should be still feeling the effect of the pandemic.
No, he also spoke of some of the categories of individuals and so on and businesses that will benefit from this current package.
Operators, tourist vendors, tour guides, roving street vendors, school vendors, small shop operators, small caterers, cleaners, domestic workers, garment workers, agro-processors, operators of entertainment centers, small promoters, bus operators, caregivers, farm workers, hairdressers, barbers, beauty therapists, cosmetologists, fish vendors, and others. There are other conditions for persons to be eligible to benefit. For example, whether there are current restrictions on your trade because of COVID-19 protocols, or the affected area is your main source of income.
All right, so that's basically in a nutshell who's eligible and so on to benefit. And of course, there was a there was a launch. You could always go back to the launch to view that in its entirety so that you can put this information into context and learn more about this current stimulus package. Now, I know that hairdressers and so on, barbers and so on are adversely affected by the current restrictions and outbreak. Even I myself, I'm done. I told my barber, I'm sorry, bro. I prefer turn a caveman before coming back to the barber shop. All right. And as well, I had to do an in-house hairstyle because I cannot also take the chance to go to a hairdresser. Now, there are some people who will do that. I empathize with the hairdressers because they are, it's their main source of income. And if people are skeptical about, the high traffic areas, that will directly affect their business. I'm not telling anybody not to, but as for me, I am, good. Now, Olio, yesterday, on yesterday's program, we told you that we were going to get that excerpt from the Dr. Miana Charles explaining what the testing conditions are currently. Once there is a declaration of community spread, how the testing protocol changes. Now, she explained that at yesterday's post-cabinet briefing.
Now, for persons, I'd like to start off with a case, right? For a person to be considered as a confirmed case of COVID-19, currently, if the person is symptomatic and they have a positive rapid antigen test, they're counted as a case. If they have a positive PCR, be it symptomatic or asymptomatic, they are counted as a case. If that individual also is asymptomatic with a positive rapid antigen test and has been in contact with a suspected or confirmed case, they are counted as a case, right? Now, in terms of persons who have recovered, right, it means that that person would have been infected with COVID-19, confirmed as a case, right? And prior to now, what we use is the testing, right? So prior to now, we tested persons with the PCR test. If that after 7 or on day 7 and day 14, right? When they cleared it, we determine them as clearing the infection, and when that PCR test is now negative, right? So that is what we used previously to determine recovery. To date, and where we are now with community spread, persons confirmed as a case are advised to isolate for 14 days. After the 14 days, they are considered as recovered. And this protocol is similar to other countries and internationally, right, in the context of community spread.
Thank you very much, Dr. Miana Charles, for explaining that to us. And of course, we promised that we were going to tell you that, and so we did. So I hope that that clarifies any questions or concerns that one may have. Now, starting October 1st, 2021, green card applicants will be required to establish that they have received a complete COVID-19 vaccine series in order to be deemed eligible for permanent residence. And that's according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC. Now, the CDC has added COVID-19 to the list of vaccinations already required of those seeking U.S. lawful permanent residence. It goes further. Now, the new vaccine requirement will be included in the routine medical examinations that are necessary for both adjustment of status applicants applying for green cards in the United States and immigrants visa applicants applying at U.S. embassies and consulates abroad. All right, so please be guided accordingly. All right, what else we have to tell you about, boy? Yes, from time to time we want to make sure that we tell you about the job opportunities that exist for you. And I was telling people about this one for the past few days at the Royalton. Right, yeah, if you're looking for a job opportunity or career opportunity, then there's currently a job fair happening, and it goes until the 4th of September. All right, that's at the Royalton Grenada Resort and Spa. Okay, they say that they are seeking to offer Grenadians an opportunity to be part of a fast-growing hotel company in the Caribbean. All right, they are saying that they have positions available in all of the departments, and they say that they are ready to hire you. All COVID-19 protocols will be followed to guarantee a safe environment for all participants. Now, they say that this job fair is happening at the Royalton Grenada Resort and Spa facilities from Monday, August 30th until Saturday, September 4th. And they say from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Also, free transportation will be provided from the Republic House to the hotel at 8:30 a.m. I think it's also at, so 8:30 a.m., 10 a.m., and as well 11:30 a.m. So, yeah, I think you should try, for those of you who are unemployed, you're looking for like a work, you could organize the whole self. Okay, so here's what we got. Ooh, time is running out. So we've got the national report coming up. We've got the weather coming up and any other breaking news that we have. When we go on the break, we'll share that with you as well. And as we keep reminding you that if you have a wedding or a funeral service and you would like to have that event broadcast, whether it is privately on YouTube or on Facebook or on Zoom, then you can contact our company because that's what we primarily do. All right, and we'll ensure that you have a high quality recording as well of that particular event. All right, so you could feel free to give me a call or send me a message. My number is easy to find, and we can organize that for you. We have a team of professionals, who understand the business very well and will take care of you in a professional manner. Yeah, so whether it's a funeral, wedding, or private event, whatever that might be, yeah, give us a look up. All right, we take a break and come right back. And if you have not yet done so, we again encourage you to share the program.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Let's get tough on breed your larceny. It will destroy our economy. Larceny threatens our food security. Can hurt us locally, hurt us globally. To all the buyers, ask for license from all produce sellers. To all the people, 300 for police for them thieving fellas. To all the families, don't steal produce from your brother. Then you sell it to traffickers, hotels and street vendors. Nah man, let's do all we can to stop breed larceny. New vigilance, new laws, and a tough judiciary. Stop Grenada's organized business crime. It's time.
To report pre-deal larceny, call 300.
It's your summer everything loan from the communal. Borrow up to $10,000 for all your needs. School supplies, staycation, home renovations, appliances or furniture. You can have it all with a summer everything loan. With competitive interest rates and same-day approvals, you can't beat this loan special. Not a member? Join today to get onto this exciting offer. It's your summer everything loan from the communal. Apply today and take advantage of this exciting offer. Visit the nearest communal branch or call us at 440-1755 for more information. Lending terms and conditions apply.
After being locked down during the pandemic, get ready for summer with Rika. Live this summer with Rika's Summer in Every Drop promotion. Buy any Rika combo of 6 200ml, 4 330ml, or 3 1-liter Rika juices and get a chance to win. Win Apple AirPods, plunge pools, beach dress with umbrellas, barbecue grill set, gamer set, and weekly pop-up giveaways. With Rika, there's summer in every drop. Promotion ends August 31st. Tickets available at all leading retailers island-wide. Rika, distributed by Superb Distributors Inc., Tempe, St. George's.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Brooklyn, New York, Saturday, September 11th. We get set for Mr. Legs and Friends. Party Bar. Mr. Legs and Friends. Party Bar. As the region's body set of artists are coming to shell the place. Are you ready for Problem Child? Skinny Fabulous. Charles Marshall. The Jab King, Talbri, Iowa George, Looney Spark, and Electrify. Mr. Legs.
When I drink, I like to smoke.
Mr. Legs.
As I start to smoke, I want to fuck something.
Blacks. Mandela Links, LFS Music, Linky First, Teddy Rhyme, Inspector, and much more. Get your tickets now on www.partybadd.eventbrite.com or call 646-474-1682.
Hassle-free loans for your every need. Cards have you covered, best believe. Cards ready, cash is for everyone. Not to worry, fast approval. Hurry up and come. We got it all, we on the go. Cards ready, cash you already know. We got it all, we on the go. Cards ready, cash always ready. When you're ready, let's go.
Cards ready, cash ready when you are.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, Daisy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex or give them a call 440-1015 or 440-1016 or check out their website hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen at the best price. We offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit or call us today for 14-3114-232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Are you prepared for the hurricane season? Do you have a plan? Remember, water is essential in any emergency plan. Determine your family's water needs. Ensure your storage containers are full grade and store at minimum 35 gallons of water per person per day for at least 1 week. Understand that your planning may be different this year because of the need to protect yourself and others from COVID-19. Take the necessary actions to ensure that your household has an adequate stored water supply should there be an interruption. Be prepared. NAWASA, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Welcome to Yogo. Most of you know us for our food delivery service and our food pass for free delivery from restaurants. But did you know you can also use us for grocery deliveries too? We've just added another 5,000 plus new items to Yogo Supermarket. And stay updated as we add more products and vendors. Yogo Services is our convenient skip the line offering. Let us pay your electric, water, and other utility bills for you. With us, you will be able to buy tickets, pay your rent, schedule bookings, and other services. Need a ride to get somewhere? Give Yogo Lyft a try. Select your pickup location and destination location and wait for our driver to collect you. Never have to worry about how you're gonna get to a place again. Please see website or app for our service locations. And sign up now.
Ministry of Health continues aggressive testing in the wake of rising positive COVID-19 cases. Details to this story and more in the National Report. With the details to the news for Wednesday, September 1st, 2021, I am Abigail McIntyre. The Ministry of Health is continuing to conduct aggressive testing for COVID-19 positive cases, doing both PCR and antigen testing against the backdrop of the current spike. Health officials conducted further tests on Wednesday, and official results are expected later this evening. 4 persons were admitted to hospital on Wednesday, and that brought the total number of people currently hospitalized to 7. Of the total number of hospitalized cases, 3 are listed in critical condition. Yesterday's dashboard revealed Grenada had 78 new cases of COVID-19, with the total number of active cases standing at 341, of which 330 are local cases. The previous day, there were 104 new cases. The ministry is also continuing the vaccination drive, both with Pfizer and AstraZeneca vaccines available to Grenadians. The government of Grenada says total revenues and grants are behind target by $31.1 million for the first 6 months of 2021. And for the year so far, government has spent on a monthly basis an average of $10.6 million more than it has collected in local revenue and NTF grants. Even in the face of this, Finance Minister, the Honorable Gregory Bowen, says government continues to meet its obligations and will continue efforts to support economic recovery while protecting vulnerable parts of the population by preserving and expanding social safety net programs. Minister Bowen was speaking at the launch on Wednesday of the COVID Economic Stimulus Program 2.0. The $36 million package will be funded through the Caribbean Development Bank under the Inter-American Development Bank, Caribbean Development Bank Global Loan Program, and the Government of Grenada. One component, the support to micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises, is already in effect, having been launched over 1 month ago.
The components that we are launching today are as follows. Support the vulnerable population on the roster of existing cash transfer programs, $5.3 million. The component will support individuals who have passed the criteria for inclusion under the Support for Education and Empowerment Program SEED that is currently administered by the Ministry of Social Development and are not currently receiving benefits. I repeat, they have passed the test, they're on the list, but they are not receiving any benefits at this time. In other words, the component will temporarily expand the seed beneficiaries for a period of up to 12 months. The second component, support the vulnerable populations who are not on the rosters of existing cash transfer programs working in the informal sector. This component has two subcomponents. The first is a monthly income support of $6.7 million. Specifically, this component will target individuals who are working in an informal sector businesses defined already by the Permanent Secretary. But they must be registered later. But at this point in time, they should not be registered with the Inland Revenue Department. They have no fixed hours of work or location and does not have formal arrangements with employees.
Beneficiaries under this component will include cultural artists, cruise ship workers, tourist vendors, tour guides, school vendors, and domestic workers, to name a few. Another sub-component is designed to support youth entrepreneurship, and $1.35 million have been set aside for this purpose. The program will also benefit vulnerable populations that are not on the rosters of existing cash transfer programs and work in the informal sector. $10.6 million have been allocated for this area. There are two subcomponents under this section, the first being a temporary unemployment benefit of $2.6 million EC. The other will involve support to businesses to incentivize new hires, promote startups, and expand existing businesses. $8.2 million is allocated for this area. Minister Bowen also spoke to the benefits of the Internet Connectivity Program.
This component will extend broadband access to vulnerable households with a particular focus on students sitting examination in 2022. As an immediate priority, some 1,500 households are expected to benefit initially. And we must compliment Flo, the initiator of this program, and all the other providers who have signaled the intention to come on board one way or another. $20 to the household. They should contribute on a monthly basis. Flo will contribute $54, and the government of Grenada will secure the remaining $30 for the monthly bill, customary to Grenadians, of $100. $4. No program is perfect in implementation. Hence, every effort will be made to mitigate against any abuse. If at any point in the program it is found that false or misleading information was used to benefit under the program, the beneficiary will be suspended and immediate action taken to recover sums provided.
This is the National Report. The news will continue after the break. This is a message from the Ministry of Health. If you or a family member suspect that you may have contracted COVID-19 and are displaying symptoms, please immediately self-isolate at home. This means that you must also avoid all contact with other members of your household. Do not visit hospitals or health centers, as this creates the potential for further spread of the virus, and it puts additional persons at risk when you come into contact with them. Your best course of action is to call the COVID-19 hotline at 458-4787 or 538-4787, or contact your nearest health center or medical station. Once your information has been received, health officials will come to you. Help prevent the spread of COVID-19. This has been a message from the Ministry of Health. Welcome back. Director of the Pan American Health Organization, Carissa Etienne, has warned that 75% of the population in Latin America and the Caribbean has yet to be fully vaccinated against COVID-19, and reported that PAHO is accelerating its drive to expand vaccine access throughout the region. During her weekly media briefing, Dr. Etienne said 3/4 of people in Latin America and the Caribbean have not been fully immunized. She said that in total, 540 million COVID-19 vaccine doses must be delivered to ensure that all countries in Latin America and the Caribbean can cover at least 60% of their populations.
More than a third of the countries in our region have yet to vaccinate 20% of their populations. And in some places, coverage is much lower. Vaccination rates remain in the teens in several Caribbean and South American countries, and coverage is still in the single digits in Central American nations like Guatemala, Honduras, and Nicaragua. Not to mention Haiti and Venezuela, where fragile health systems and political challenges have further delayed immunizations. We need to deliver an additional 540 million doses to ensure that every country in the Americas can cover at least 60% of their population.
To accelerate the rate of vaccination coverage in the region, the PAHO director urged countries around the world with excess vaccine doses to quickly share these with the region for life-saving impact. She also advised that public health and not politics should guide the pandemic response. Work has begun for the construction of a tennis court for Sobeys and surrounding areas. Gravel has been spread on the area to ensure that it is leveled out, following which concrete will be poured. The court will be able to facilitate numerous sporting activities. GIS spoke with Acting Coordinator of Sports, Curlin Peters, who said he anticipates a successful completion.
Presently, the gravel has been spread to get the field or the surface up to a level. When it completed, it should take about the next 2 to 3 weeks so that the contractor could level out the area and plaster and concrete the whole area so that we can put a tennis court there. Also looking for not only to put the tennis court, but it can also be used for volleyball, or maybe could use on one side for netball. But that's an area that will help boost lawn tennis in Grenville and in St. Andrews, and it's long overdue. We've been working hard to get everything properly done.
The contract was awarded to Wilfred Hosford. Meanwhile, work has been completed on the Palms playing field located in Butchgrove, St. Andrew. The work entails widening drains, regrading, and widening the field. The contract was awarded to Hanover Construction Company, Grenada Limited. Mr. Peters visited the site with the contractor to conclude final inspection of the field.
The work is, I must say, completed. So we are looking at the progress and the scope of work have been done, and to see what you have, if it made the standard basically. I must say that I'm satisfied with the work that has been done. When we look at it this morning, we can see that there is a great expansion in the size of the field. The drainage problem, there were a lot of rain this morning. The rain just subsided, and we could see that the field is properly drained. So right now we will preparing to grass the field.
And that story brings us to the end of the National Report for today, Wednesday, September 1st, 2021. Recapping the top story, Ministry of Health continues aggressive testing in the wake of rising positive COVID-19 cases. On behalf of the entire news team here at the Government Information Service, I am Abigail McIntyre. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much, Abigail. And it is now time for us to take a look at the public focus, and that's the weather. All right. During the course of the time that we were here, we got no new information for you. All right. So what we have for you now is a public focus, and it is from the Met Office. The weather is expected to be tonight into tomorrow morning, partly cloudy with a few light to moderate early morning showers. The minimum temperature 26 degrees Celsius for tonight. Winds northeasterly to easterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour, and seas slight to moderate waves 2 to 4 feet in open waters. And that is our weather report for tonight. And of course, we thank you again for joining us. I think we should just big up the people on YouTube. So there are a lot of you watching on YouTube. You don't comment, but you just watch. The watchers are on YouTube. We would like to say hello and thank you for watching. And the watchers and commenters on Facebook, we'd like to say hello to you as well. Okay, so that is, we have Charmaine, we have Michelle, and those who are not saying anything, we big you up, all right, on Facebook. All right, we have Avril, Ezran, Michelle, Shum, Cynthia, Celine, and, well, we have more than one Michelle's. We have Ala, we have Cassie, we have Eunice, we have Kirin, and we have Miriam. Osric is there with us as well tonight, so we say hello to you, Osric, and thank you for joining us tonight. Claudette. All right, Mrs. Rass is with us tonight as well. We have Yvonne with us tonight, so thank you for watching as well, Yvonne. And who else? We have Hosten. All right, we have Joycelyn, we have Trini Spice, and Denise, and Atalia. Blessings to you as well. Who else we have with us tonight, boy? We have Wendy Ann. Big up Wendy Ann. And Simone, how are you? And Tara. Hi, Tara. What's happening? Blessings to you. All right, Tara? And Anne, Joseph, Vicky, Petra. All right? And those of you who are not saying anything, you just did. Marianne, big up yourself. All right? Well, yeah, everybody else, thank you for watching. We have exhausted our time for tonight's program. We want to say thank you to the sponsors as well, all right, for supporting this program. Raven. Raven, okay. Natasha, hello to you as well. And Safia, thanks for watching, Safia. Beverly, and Yvonne. We have more than one Yvonne's. So blessings to all the Yvonnes and Michelles. All right. So guys, thanks again. And for those of you who did not hear your name, probably because I did not see your comment, but no love lost. All right. We say thank you if you're celebrating a birthday, an anniversary, or something. May God richly bless you. Remember to be safe and come up with a plan for your household and for your business as well. Take care. May God bless you. Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we all say, ja! No, goodbye.